This conference will now be recorded.
Hello, my name is Dominique, and thank you for viewing my presentation for Unit 5 discussion. This is a continuation of the Homework 6 assignment. I already have the data set open in SPSS as well as the output once we conduct our statistical analysis. I will be briefly going through the steps of the chi-square test and then providing interpretation of the data that is generated in the output. So let's begin. It's important to note we will not be using the non-parametric test legacy dialogue chi-square test. That is one-dimensional, and in this case, we are looking for a test of not only association of the nominable variables, but also to test for difference. So we will not be using this version of the test. We will be using analyze, then go to descriptive statistics, and then to crosstabs. And this will help us generate our table with percentages as well as our contingency table. The row will be minority classification, and the column will be employment category job classification. Nothing will change in exact. For statistics, you're going to select chi-square, and then for the strength of the relationship, it's going to be the chi. Select continue. Cells. For the frequency counts, you're going to want the observed and the expected. And then also for your data table, you will want the percentages for row, column, and total for each of the categories that you are measuring. Select continue. Nothing will change in format, style, or bootstrap. Display clustered bar graphs and select OK. So you're going to have your output data. What you will see is that the total sample for this example organization is 474 individuals. When you look at the classification, cross contabulation or crosstabs, this is your table. And within this table is the percentages calculated based on minority classification, no and yes, and the employment category across the rows. So you'll start to see some patterns. So within clerical work, 58.2% of those employees are non-minorities, while only 18.4% of clerical employees work at this organization. And you'll start to see across the board totals and percentages. So this has a lot of important data as you calculate. The Pearson's chi-square, so 26.17 was calculated as well. So you will see a relationship here according to that. And based on the strength at 2.235, you're going to see a moderate strength between the employment status classification and the minority status based on the data that we're seeing in the chi-square tests and the nominal data value as well. You're going to see the bar chart that was created as well, and that's just a visual representation of the clerical, custodial, and manager data across minority classification. So running this, you are getting that multi-dimensional statistical analysis of association as well as any differences as far as this test. So overall, we are seeing differences based on minority classification, and the relationship was significant with that moderate strength, as we can see from our chi-square tests. Major takeaway is from this example, the organization does appear to have major differences in minority classification and in the employment in their positions. Thank you.